Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are very fine. So, as you know, it's our math class. So let us start our math class with the chapter number 1. And the name of the chapter is Rational Numbers. So, as we are going to start our new chapter, so I think firstly have to know what are the rational numbers, because it's the name of our chapter. So let us start. देखते हैं कि rational numbers होते क्या हैं. So start. So here is the definition of rational numbers. Rational numbers, the numbers that can be written in the form of P over Q, where Q is not equal to 0, are called rational numbers. Once again, I am going to repeat the definition for the better understanding. So, the rational numbers are the numbers that can be written in the form of P over Q, where Q is not equal to 0, are called rational numbers. So, the rational numbers are the numbers that can be written in the form of P over Q, and Q can never be equal to 0. जो हमारा डिनोमिनेटर होगा वो कभी भी 0 नहीं हो सकता, right? For example, here -6 over 7 is a rational number, 5 over 3 is a rational number, 2 over 9 is a rational number. There are so many examples like these. And one more thing, the rational numbers can be negative or positive. जो rational numbers हैं वो negative भी हो सकते हैं, positive भी हो सकते हैं, like -5 over 3, -2 over 3, 5 over 7. These all are the rational numbers. Either they are positive or negative, doesn't matter. These are the rational numbers. Now come to some of its properties. Now we will talk about the properties of the rational numbers. The properties of rational numbers. So, what kind of properties we are going to deal? Let's see. So, first is the closure property. So, in the closure property, we will deal with the rational numbers for two rational numbers A and B. अगर हमारे पास दो rational numbers हैं, one of them is A and other one is B, then A plus B, A minus B, A multiply B are always rational. अगर हमारे पास दो rational numbers हैं, either we are adding these two numbers, either we are multiplying these two numbers or subtracting these numbers, whatever the answer will be, it will always be a rational number. Now, a question arises in our mind that we doesn't talk about division. हमने division की बात नहीं की. In all the cases, division is also closure because any numbers, अगर हम दो numbers लेते हैं, any two numbers A and B, when divided, the answer will be the rational. But if we take the number 0, whenever any number is divided with the number 0, then it is undefined. That's why division is not closed. So closure property division के लिए hold नहीं करेगी, right? And the next one property is the commutative property. So commutative property में क्या होता है? Just rearrangement होती है around the operators. So as we know, there are mathematical operators. हमें पता है ना mathematical operators होते हैं. कितने mathematical operators होते हैं basically? There are 4 basic mathematical operators that you already used in your previous classes or learned about that. That is addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. So as we know, A plus B is equal to B plus A. If any two rational numbers are added as A plus B, it's also equal to B plus A. Order in the addition doesn't matter. अगर हम इनका ऑर्डर चेंज कर देते हैं, इवन देन द आंसर विल बी द सेम. सो दैट मीन्स the addition is commutative for rational numbers. Similarly, if we will try to subtract, if we subtract number b from the number a and after that number a from number b, the answer will not be equal. So that means commutative property doesn't hold for subtraction in the case of rational numbers. And if we multiply a and b and a, either we are multiplying a and b or b and a, the answer will be the same. That means commutative property holds in case of rational numbers. So after that we will talk about the division. If we divide a by b or we divide b by a, in both these cases the answers are the different. So that means commutative property doesn't hold in the case of rational numbers. And the third one property is the associative property. In the case of associative property, we are provided with the three numbers. Till now we are dealing with the two numbers. There are the binary operators जिसमें हम लोग दो ही numbers को use करते थे. Now in the associative property we are using the three numbers. Here is the number a, b and number c. Okay. So if we firstly add the b and c and after that add a, and on the other hand if we add first two numbers a and b first and then add c, the answer in both the cases will be same. That means the associative property holds in case of rational numbers. I am going to explain it again. Firstly, we are adding the last two numbers and then we add first number, और या फिर हमें क्या करना है, फर्स्ट दो नंबर्स को पहले ऐड कर दिया, लास्ट वाले को बाद. एक बार हमने लास्ट वालों को पहले करके फर्स्ट वाले को बाद में, दूसरी बार हमने फर्स्ट टू को पहले कर दिया एंड लास्ट वाले को बाद में ऐड किया. In the both cases answer will be same. That means under the addition rationals are associative. And similar is in case of multiplication. In the case of multiplication, if we multiply b and c first and then multiply with a, or firstly we will multiply a and b and then c, in both the cases answer will be the same. That means the rationals are associative under multiplication also. We have kept here two operators. हमने यहाँ पे दो operators छोड़ दिए, that is the subtraction and the division. हमने वो क्यों छोड़ दिए? Why we are left here with the division and subtraction? Because in the case of division and subtraction, rational numbers are not associative, or associative properties doesn't hold in the case of rational numbers for division and subtraction. Now here is our fourth property. What is the fourth property? That is the distributive law or the distributive property. In this we use two operators, division and multiplication and addition, or multiplication and subtraction. So if we are provided in such a way that a is multiplied by b plus c, or we can say b plus c is multiplied by a, then we can also write it as a multiplied by b plus a multiplied by c. This is a distributive law. And if we are provided as b minus c whole multiplied by a, then we can also write it as a multiplied by b minus a multiplied by c. So these two are the distributive law, the distributive properties, and there are two more important lines for us. The fifth point is, if a over b plus c over d is equal to 0. if we add two rational numbers a over b and c over d and the answer will be 0, then a over b and c over d are said to be the inverse of the each other. But in what case? When a over b plus c over d are added and answer will be the 0. Only then we can say that a over b and c over d are the additive inverse of each other. And after there is a 6th point. If a over b and c over d are multiplied and answer is 1, then a over b and c over d are multiplicative inverse of each other. अगर हमारे पास a over b and c over d की एडिशन करते हैं will be the 0, and a over b and c over d are the additive inverse of each other, and if a over b and c over d are multiplied and answer is 1, then they are said to be the multiplicative inverse of each other. We have already done our theoretical knowledge, and now it's time to solve the problems in exercise 1.1. The first question is using appropriate properties find minus 2 by 3 multiplied by 3 over 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 multiplied by 1 over 6. If we see clearly, there are 3 parts. In these 3 parts, if we see clearly, there is 3 by 5 common in first and the last part. So take it common 3 by 5. So in first term it is left with 2 over 3, and in the last term it is left with 1 over 6, and 5 by 2 term is written firstly as it is. And now we are going to solve 3 over 5. The LCM of 6 and 3 is the 6. Now here is in numerator 2. But how much we will multiply the 3 to make it 6? 3 को किससे multiply किया जाए कि 6 आ जाए? So it will be the 2. And after that minus 1. 6 को किससे multiply किया जाए कि 6 आ जाए? That is the 1 plus 5 by 2. So 3 over 5. 2 to the 4. And here is 3 over 5. As we know, minus minus is plus. So minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5 divided by 6 plus 5 by 2. Here, same number in the numerator and the denominator can be cancelled. So 5 is cancelled by 5. So it will become plus minus minus 3 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Here 3 ones are 3 and 3 twos are 6. So here is minus half plus 5 by 2. After that, here denominator is same, so write it as same. So minus 1 plus 5. अब हमने ऊपर क्यों नहीं मल्टीप्लाई किया? बिकॉज डिनोमिनेटर्स ऑलरेडी सेम थे. 2 and 2 का एलसीएम भी क्या होगा? 2, and both the denominators are same as LCM. So 5 minus 1 is 4, and the 4 divided by 2. So 2 ones are 2 and 2 twos are 4. So the answer will be 2. Right? And now come to the solution of second question. In second question, there is 1, 2 and 3 parts. So in these 3 parts, firstly we solve as here is 2 over 5 and here is again 2 over 5. So common write कर लेंगे इसको 2 over 5. In first we have 3 over 7 and after that there is 2 over 5. Clear? In question number 2, we have three parts, 1, 2 and 3. So in these three parts, we have first and last part something common. What is common? That is 2 by 5. So write it in common. So whatever is left, write in the bracket. Here is minus 3 over 7, and in the last part 1 over 14 is left. बिकॉज 2 बाई 5 तो हमने दोनों में से कॉमन ले लिया. अब हमने इसको ही बिल्कुल भी सॉल्व किया इस पार्ट को. सो राइट इट एज इट इज. सो माइनस 1 by 6 into 3 by 2. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. Cancel it. After that 2 over 5 and now solve. LCM of 7 and 14. 7 and 14's LCM is 14. Now write it minus 3. By what? We have to multiply the 7 to become it 14. 7 को किससे multiply किया जाए so that it will become 14. It will be multiplied by 2. 7 को 2 से multiply करना था ना. जो हमें पता चला किससे multiply करना उसको उसके numerator से multiply कर देना. After that plus 1. 14 will be multiplied by 1. It will remain 14. So multiplied by 1 its numerator. Minus 1, 2 2s are 4, 2 by 5, 3 2s are 6, plus 1 by 14, minus 1 by 4, 2 by 5, minus 6 plus 1, minus plus minus, so minus कर दो. 6 minus 1, 5. Sign will be of the greater one. 6 is greater than 1, so sign of the 6 by 14 minus 1 by 4. 5 is cancelled by 5 and 2 1s are 2. 7 2s are 14. So here is minus. So 1 and minus 1 multiplied become minus 1. Plus minus, minus 1 1s are 1. And here is 7 1s are 7 minus 1 by 4. Here is in both cases minus. After that LCM of 7 and 4 is 28. By what 7 is multiplied to make it 28? 7 को किससे multiply करेंगे 28 बन जाए. That is 4. So 1 को 4 से multiply करो. By what 4 is multiplied to make it 28? 7 4s are 28. So इसके numerator को भी 7 से multiply कर देंगे. So minus 4 minus 7 divided by 28. 7 and 4 both are of the negative sign, minus minus plus, so add it. So answer will be the 11 over 20. Okay students, have a good day.